back with the showcase.
I ain't doing this one.
Do this.
We can have all the fun we want with these video games and this showcase, these fantasy matchups like Offensica versus Bubba Ray and Diva. I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That's a little too volatile. That's way too personal for Roman Reigns.
Bat in the Shield.
Roman Reigns.
Oh, I know. And now going to show Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose is on here, bro. Ain't no show him. Yeah, Dean Ambrose. I want to show him a little bit.
At WrestleMania 31, Roman Reigns, in the main event of WrestleMania, was about to win the WWE title when Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank and stole the main event, the match, and the title.
Bro, Dean Ambrose, come back, man.
Roman Reigns lost the undisputed championship after almost 4 years, the greatest title reign of all time, to Cody Rhodes.
Facts.
Not because Cody Rhodes was the better man, but because Seth Rollins was right there. And the seduction, the bloodlust that Roman Reigns had for that moment of revenge was too much for Roman Reigns to give up. And for the first time in Roman Reigns' life, he took his eye off the ball for that much time and smashed Seth Rollins with a chair, the same way Seth did a decade earlier to Roman. And that moment gave Cody Rhodes all he needed to end the most historic title reign in WWE history. I'm supposed to do shtick about Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for a showcase? I mean, it's smart, because the next time Roman Reigns steps into the ring with Seth Rollins will be the last time Seth Rollins steps into a ring.
WrestleMania
Next time Roman Reigns gets his hands on Seth Rollins, you won't have your architect anymore. You won't have your visionary anymore. You won't have your revolutionary anymore. You will have your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, but you'll never again have Seth freaking Rollins. Roman Reigns will put an end to Seth Rollins in WWE. And then the only way you'll ever be able to see Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins will be in the WWE 2K25 showcase. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins from the 2022 Royal Rumble. And that's not a prediction.
It's a spoiler.
That's a spoiler.
I call it. We'll do this thing for the title. I've been several on trains. I'm not even gonna test that theory.
And that title, the WWE. The Royal Rumble Premium Live Event kicks off the match between two former brothers. Roman Reigns in his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins donned in the old gear that they used to wear on the Shield.
Rollins looks very comfortable in that tactical vest yet again.
But he's even more comfortable inside the head of the Tribal Chief. We haven't seen Roman with this type of look, this type of confusion in 500+ days. Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He special counsel and
Hell
coaches
no.
to help him stay in control to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Roman certainly seems out of his comfort zone right now, guys.
Reigns and his comfort zone aren't even in the same zip code tonight, Cole. Unless he can snap out of it fast, he's going to make a mistake that Rollins will capitalize on.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you... forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him.
Seth Rollins' chances are whittling down.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman.
Powerbomb position. But right hands create separation and an escape.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well, says he knows how to play on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew there was one thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over, that it was Seth Rollins who
I'm sorry. I need
chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns. The steel chair so many years ago broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Who would have thought that moment would still loom so large and be the biggest key to victory for Seth freaking Rollins?
Reigns so close to finishing this, he can taste it. Ending Rollins and closing the book on the Shield will be his biggest victory yet.
Let's just go outside first.
And he goes crashing to the outside. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Oh, he cinched in.
And there's the Uranagi.
Landed them. The stomp has been so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even more dangerous move this night with the pedigree.
Indeed, the pedigree made famous by a man
Boom.
who's been part
There
of
we
the
go.
story
Okay.
since the beginning. Triple H, the man who manipulated Rollins into turning on the Shield, became something of a father figure for Rollins.
And judging by the cerebral approach
what?
Rollins has taken tonight, he indeed knows how to play the game.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Just ejected from the ring.
Yeah, that's how you.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Into the steel steps.
There we go.
That's got to be a tide turner.
Okay.
The barricade. That hit connects from Roman Reigns. Oh, that is going to leave a mark. Back in the ring.
I bet.
He wants this fight on the outside. Driven into the barricade. Flying.
I didn't even do that.
When you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body. Oh, stop.
And the forearm smash.
I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, this Shield entrance music. I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make the Tribal Chief Reigns. That's it. The champ taking care of
Hold on, Kate.
business.
Are you serious?
Rollins lands hard ringside. Taking things to the outside, but gotta make sure to heed the official's count. And he turned it
Oh
around.
my
Now Rollins looking for some momentum.
no
And if he's smart, he'll try and
way,
take
bro.
advantage of the opening he's
Come on,
created.
come on. Nobody can do this, bro.
Oh, what a boot to the face.
Alright, I guess I'm fair.
Unprotected shot
Screw
to the
you.
head. Those could add up.
And it seems like his head might be the target here. We've already seen a few blows land above the neck. I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy on Reigns, old shit.
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my God.
Okay, no.
Guys, look at what Rollins
The
is
Shield
doing.
is dead, Seth. The Shield will only come back together when Dean Ambrose come back, but that will never happen, so.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well, there's
move
your
locked in.
answer.
Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth's trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap there? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Finally makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen's slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games Rollins has been playing has pushed the Tribal Chief past his boiling point.
Go back in the damn corner, ref.
Brutal impact into the corner.
What?
One counter meant by another.
Hard into the corner.
Man, did you see the flash off the turnbuckles? Reigns, Rollins, both men are waging an epic battle.
For years, these Shield brothers...
Superman punch.
And there it is, the title's not going anywhere tonight. And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner,
Of course. No. mate in this hey.
I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking. I'm the chief now! Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new Rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the War Games. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary use, versus Solo's Rogue bloodline,
Yeah, so no
no
tampon.
honorary uses? It's 4-on-4. Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen,
Jacob
the
Fatu.
Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu.
Boom.
What happens then? This is your moment
Alright, there'll be
to
my last
determine
match. And I'm gonna finish
who
this
is
tomorrow.
the real
Hey.
bloodline.
Oh.
This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the
The last
bloodline's
part will be
legacy
part 9.
and the
Yeah, part 8 right
bloodline's
now.
future is in your hands.
Oh, bad. OG Bloodline. Of course, going OG Bloodline. What do you think I am? A betrayer? Like Paul Heyman? So Jay first, yeah. I remember this. So Jay was.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Nah.
Both of these
Get off
sides
me,
have
Jacob.
a deep and
Fatu.
abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't
I've
have
just
faced
so many
continual
chances, Pat. Are you
attacks from the
serious?
new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline. From the top. Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even
another
Jimmy.
yeet.
Those are his dogs.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old-school bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a
Unnecessarily,
proven
like,
Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE can handle the new bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Usi, and work as a real team. Just one last time. And now, officially in the fray. It pays to be coming in and have more friends than foes in the cage.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man. Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times. Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks. Samoan drop. An overbearing assault on Jacob now. Jacob's being cut off at every pass.
Here we go. Yeah.
He just flipped the script there.
Yes, he did.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table. Called himself
Oh,
tribal chief. And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree. Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Rollins, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more. Tonga now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games. Ooh, jumping clothesline! What agility! And there's another focused attack to his head.
Alright, can't handle Tonga low. Saving.
Another attack to the head and looking a little dazed. And Jacob with the whip.
Why did he come over here?
Ooh, got caught with a punch to the face. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso. He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo Squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later. Going down low, nasty uppercut. Oh, he had that scattered. Chess match of counters and reversals happening here. Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
Doing that, Brad. The hardest back check for Jimmy Uso.
Took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief, and that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career, and he needs to take it back tonight. Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new bloodline in War Games. Oh man, right to the
So I trained to Temptation.
Adding some extra space to the numbers advantage by coming in armed to the teeth. And what a maneuver we just saw there. Now looking at Jay. Jay can seal it here. Thing on the top rope. Uso with the Uso splash. Jacob thought too good.
Let me be Jimmy. You do it.
The cage now, and the numbers advantage is locked in. Old bloodline, new bloodline. Both sides engaging.
You brought this in? Okay.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true bloodline. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside.
There you go. Alright, Jay is about to get his signature.
Is Zayn closing this out? We're seconds away from these teams being at even strength. Crucial moment for Tonga Loa. So much damage has been done to the head here. This is looking grim. Yeah, I really don't like the looks of this. Can we get medical attention on here? Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his bloodline. Here's a go. Right on the mark. Working on the leg. Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to...
All four.
Stand up amongst this team.
So who's that? Oh, it's not Lowe. Yeah, right
We've seen
there.
the words that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight. And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, oh my goodness. And look looking at Jacob Fatu.
Oh, wait, what?
Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
Lift it up. Who's next? Hardy's taking on some damage.
Yeah, and this is the hostility Jacob Fatu wanted to bring.
I need third defense. Jay.
To the next ring.
Meanwhile, we have Sami Zayn. Oh, a rear super kick.
From behind, nasty.
Follow through with the uppercut.
Up on their shoulder. And time. Won't be having a good night if he allows more offense like that.
And more action like that might allow Uso splash. Jimmy with a game ender. Boom.
And the Tribal Chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
A quick response to Jay's offense.
Entering the ring and assessing the situation. Good defense there.
Roman Reigns.
Reigns with the score. Lifting up his opponent.
Oh, I made them bleed.
He could be starting to really.
She's doing the same move.
Vicious.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex into the neck breaker. Beautiful.
Nasty kick to the face.
Oh, alright, let's do Roman.
To the top right. And it's Jey himself.
And that can vanquish Tom.
I know you didn't ask her.
And this next competitor will equalize things inside the cage. He's looking defenseless at this stage.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now. And now the new Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa.
Alright, let him, push me thing. I'm gonna love it.
Scaling his unforgiving War Games.
Maybe,
Jimmy might have just finished things. Zayn is ripped up. Now, bam!
The teams are squared up, but he doesn't think that's enough apparently. They're not going to this one without a little backup in their corner. Ooh, what a damaging blow. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a ball game. Correction, Cole, we have ourselves a War Games.
And he's got cartoon birds swirling over his head right now for sure.
All these attacks to the head, he's going to end up with a lot more than a splitting headache if this match goes on for much longer.
Driven down. Sent him clear into the other. Oh, spear.
I don't know if Jimmy was thinking to this here.
No doubt. Sammy just ended
Why are you hitting me, Jimmy? Trey?
one forearm on point.
Taking a step back in the wrong direction there. Jacob setting himself up top. Take off.
Coming down with incredible force. Jacob got two intentions here.
Both wrists captured. Top could end it there.
May have just
Nagalova trying to secure the victory.
Yeah, good thing for me, yeah. Jimmy.
Pure instinct.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Springboard crossbody on the mark.
Man, does Jimmy have enough time to recover? Making the save, still alive here. Super kick. Good night. The hand snap suplex. Spear. Jimmy might have just finished it. Top rope. But now here's Jey Uso.
Tyler was expecting that.
The head of the table cinches it in. It's just a matter of time now.
And would you look at that? He just let go of a submission.
What?
Maybe he
Alright, I need to solo over to the other one. Yeah, I'm trying to.
I think the ref might need to put a
Stand,
stop to
stand.
this.
Those
Wait, he's
attacks on the torso
wait.
might have done some serious internal damage. Countered into a power slam.
Okay, you know what? The Pentongular.
And we see Tonga low.
Oh,
We're well into the match and
Rearing way back.
there's a Samoan spike. Ouch. Will Sami recover?
serious, bro?
And Tonga Loa close things. He's going for the cover.
Oh,
Oh my God, did you see that? Kick out at one.
Unbelievable. Kick out at one.
Unbelievable, really inhuman. Big move, but it's still unable to end this.
Great ring awareness.
we're going this out.
Vicious shot right to the dome.
Alright, give me this.
Maybe trying to rattle the opposition's balance.
Oh, Tom, Tonga. He's in.
And he's got some crazy on the top rope.
And looking at Jey Uso.
Will Jey end this?
Oh, why, bro?
Reigns on the line with a Superman.
I'm about to flip it. Rain.
Suplex into the neck breaker. Cover. This could be all over. And there's more damage mounting on Sikoa.
Hello?
Had moments
Yes.
in the driver's seat, but now he's hanging on by a thread here.
And looking at Jacob Fatu. Stiff kick.
Oh,
Perfect kick. Perfect kick.
hello.
Super kick.
Good.
Jimmy might have just finished things.
Is Sami closing this out?
Sami Zayn with a bang boom.
Has Sami ended it there?
Disrespectfully breaking that. Superman punch by the tribal chief.
Maybe to a foregone conclusion.
And it's Solo looking for the win. Solo's team takes it. All hail the true bloodline.
Here are your winners, Solo Sikoa.
I hate this freaking choking, bro. Bye, guys. See you on the next video. I didn't hate y'all. Bye.